Hey food lovers, how you doing? I'm back with another recipe, one that you can use over the holiday dinner table. I'm doing a blueberry peach cobbler, and it's certainly not in the traditional format, so watch and see. I'm using a skillet pan for this, and I'm adding 2 tablespoons of butter. Do you guys like things like blueberry cobbler and those kind of things, peach cobblers? I used to love them, but my mother would never make it because it's not a German thing. So I'd have to go to my friends and eat it. To the pan with the butter, I'm adding a half a cup of brown sugar. I'm using the coconut palm brown sugar, which is absolutely delicious. If you don't have it, you can certainly use white sugar. You'll just have to make sure you caramelize it before you carry on with the recipe. The aromas from this coconut palm sugar are just amazing. If you ever get a chance to buy some of this sugar, please do and try it. You'll be amazed at how good it tastes. So we're caramelizing the butter and the brown sugar together and get it nice and bubbly. To the brown sugar and butter mixture, I'm now adding 2 peaches that I've cut into a pretty large dice. If you don't have peaches, you can use nectarines, that's fine. You can also use plums, also good. Whatever fruit you prefer. These happen to be in season when I was cooking this, and I just love the smell of peaches. When they're fresh from the orchard, they're fantastic. I suggest if you're going to buy peaches that you buy freestone and not clingstone like I had here and I fought with them for quite a while. But I got it done. To that, I'm adding 1 pint of fresh blueberries. And to intensify the flavor, I'm adding 1 cup of dried blueberries that I've just run under some hot water just to remove any excess sugar and to plump them just a little bit. I would advise against using frozen blueberries here because they will start to exude a lot of water and get very mushy on you. We want to retain the texture of these as much as possible. I've added a splash of vanilla. Use real vanilla extract if you can. It tastes much better than the artificial ones. Stirring that all together. Doesn't look good. Blueberry and peaches is a classic combination and it's absolutely gorgeous tasting together. The idea here is to just simmer this up a bit. We don't want to cook everything through because we don't want it mushy. So I'm not using the traditional cobbler mix for the topping. I'm using scone mix. I don't know what I'm pointing out here. I'm sorry, I don't remember. Obviously it was something important, but I've totally forgotten. Mix the scone mix together, and then I'm just using some big spoons to make dollops all over the skillet. These don't have to be perfect looking. In fact, they look better when they're not. When these cook, they will puff up and turn brown and be gorgeous. Just remember that scone mix, if you mix it too much, they will be flat and hard. So mix them very little, only enough to incorporate the ingredients. This mix, I believe, was only just water, so it was just long enough to get the flour mixture and the water together. There you have some rough shapes. They almost look like quenelles, don't they? So this goes into a 350-degree oven for about half an hour until the scones start to turn brown. You need to refer to the recipe on the scone box that you have. Don't they look good? Serve this up with some creme fraiche, some whipped cream, some ice cream. Sour cream is actually good with a little bit of sugar in it. Absolutely delicious dessert, very light and very yummy. If you like the recipe, I would love it if you'd subscribe to the channel. Just love to have more of you here with me. Thanks for stopping by for some more dessert recipes that warm your soul. We'll see you next time.